Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am updating you guys. I forgot to check again. My bad again. I don't know what update this is. 5? I'm assuming it's 5 for my 9 in 2019 project pan. This is a rolling project pan, so when I finish or hit a goal on a product, I roll it out and bring something new in. So we do have 9 products here. I wanted to share with you guys and update you guys to see where I'm at, if I'm going to roll anything out or roll something else in its place. So we're just gonna go ahead and get right into it. As always, if I have any tallies of papers and things, you will see them on the screen. I will make sure to put them on there. Sometimes I forget while I'm editing because I get interrupted from the kids, but I try to do my best to show you pictures and everything to compare from before and now. So the first product that I have is my Bite Beauty Honeycomb. This is something that I've been wanting to use up. I've had this since day 1 on this project pan, which was in January. And you guys, I am doing so good with this. Look at where I am at. Look at that little nubby. Look at that nubby. I don't have much left on this. I am almost positive this will probably be done by the month of June. My goal for this was at least to get it done the first 6 months of the year so I can pan a second one the rest of the year, and I am right on track. In the beginning, I had a rough time trying to incorporate this because I am a bold lip lover, but I found that if I pan a neutral or nude, which is something that I tend not to wear often on its own, if I mix it with lip products, it just works so great for me. So I've been mixing this with almost every lip color I put on my face, including the one I am wearing today. I am actually wearing this as a topper. I just like mixing it, the dimensions and things. So I have genuinely fallen in love with panning lip products, and I found my groove. Like, that's what I needed. I just needed to find my groove. So I'm very happy. This should be done by the next one, but I'm not done with it quite, but you will see obviously that I have had progress with it. The next one is my Bite Beauty. The next one that I have is my Becca Moonstone highlighter. This, my goal was to hit pan on it. I've had this again since day 1 in January. My thoughts on this was that I would hit pan by summer or the end of summer. That was my mindset. I didn't know. And surprise, surprise, you guys, look at that. I actually hit pan already. Look at that. It's not much pan, but you can actually see the ring of the pan on here. This completely surprised me. I hit pan a few days ago and I still have been using it. I am wearing it today. I really do like this highlighter. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. I am very, very happy, you guys. This is the very, very first highlighter ever in my life that I have hit pan on. I have never hit pan on a highlighter ever. Any powder, I should say, because cream ones I do all the time, but not powder. So this is my first one. I'm very, very happy with it. So that means I get to roll this out and roll something else in. So I finally hit my goal after 5.5 months. I finally hit my goal. So at least I know how long it takes for me to pan a highlighter, give or take, depending on the formula. This one did come broken to me, so I had to repress it, and that might be a reason why I hit pan on it as quickly too. I don't know, but I'm not going to take all the glory away from it. I still hit pan on this sucker. I used it. I didn't faithfully use it every single day, but I did make a point to use it as often as possible. And for the last few weeks, I have been using it a lot to try to hit pan as quickly as I could, because I know that this is not going to work as great in the summer. So I'm happy that I finally hit my goal on this. So that is one down. Next product that I have is my Sigma eyeshadow base primer. My goal is to use this completely up. You guys, I'm doing actually pretty good. I mentioned to you guys, if I continue to use it the way that I am, I'm gonna have consistent progress on it, and you will see that the tallies are basically even. The way that I'm looking at this will probably be done around July, August, the earliest, if not maybe September, but that's okay. I do like using it as a base and to have more of a tacky base for my shadows, which I do appreciate, and it kind of gives it like a double duty, especially in the summer, since I do have very oily lids. In the summer, I tend to do double priming anyway to really make my shadows stay and last a long time. So this is still going. I'm okay with it, but I am doing great progress on it, and I haven't neglected it. Now, I threw this in because I only have deluxe sample size primers up until recently. This is my Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer base. My goal was to finish this up. This is where I started my first update, and now I am completely done with it. I squeezed every little bit of this out. I actually didn't mind this one. Would I purchase a full size of it? No. But I do have quite a few more deluxe sample size of these, so I will enjoy the ones that I have. I don't know in the future if I would, but it does really smooth out your skin. It makes it really look pretty, so it does do what it says. So I don't know about the whole mattifying thing. For me personally, I just use a mattifying powder to help with that, but I did like it. So this one's also done, and I met my goal on that one. Urban Decay Primer Potion. We started out here, and then we moved here, and now we are completely done with this sucker. This actually wasn't so bad. My thing is with eyeshadow primers is I don't cheap out on my eyeshadow primer because I have oily lids, and I do have a lot of lid space. If you look at my eyelids, I have eyeshadow from here all the way up here. So that's a lot of primer that I use because I prime all the way up to my under my brow bone because I do put shadow under there. So I tend to use quite a bit of primer, and I tap it on and then let it set. That way I know it becomes tacky and it's all set and nice and filled. If I've used only a little bit here and there, and it doesn't do anything for my eyelids because I have so much space there and I have very oily lids, so I need something to help with those shadows. So I tend to use more than the normal person, but that's because of my space. If you don't have that much space, you're not going to use that much, but I have a lot of space. So for that reason, I know most of you are like, how the heck did you do that? There was also, I think, an air bubble in here because we jumped so high in the tallies. There was an air bubble in here as well. Did I like this one? I actually didn't mind it. I did not mind it. I still feel like the Milani one's a little bit more drier in texture, and I think that's why I like that one so much because I have such oily lids. But I didn't mind this one. It did its job. I have quite a few more in my collection, so you're going to see it again. Right now I'm using a different one. And then that's what made me realize I do like this one a lot. But this one is done. I met my goal. I'm very excited because that means 2 eye primers are done for this year. That's very, very exciting for me. So now we have our e.l.f. brow pencil. My goal is to use this completely up. And as you guys can see from the tallies, I am doing well with this. This is the actual one that I use every single day. Every time I do makeup, this is what I'm wearing. I'm wearing it on my brows. This is the last one that I do have in my collection, and then I have deluxe sample size of other ones. I don't mind it. It does its job. Will I repurchase it? It all depends. It really honestly all depends on where I'm at, what I like, what I find. It's not bad. It's not a terrible product, but it's not my favorite just because of the actual thickness of the pencil. So I'm still using it. I haven't met my goal of finishing it up, but I am working on it and I'm doing well. My Kat Von D powder. I brought this in the last time, and I had told you guys that this was in little pots that I couldn't put my brush in, so I put two of them in here, and this is where I'm basically at. I did weigh this, so you're going to see the grams. I believe now we're at 19 grams. This doesn't have much left. I'm actually surprised at how much this has lasted. This is actually not a bad powder. It's a shame I'm not talking to her right now. We're not in talking terms, but this is a good powder. It genuinely sets my face beautifully and flawlessly and holds my oils at bay. Since I haven't been using anything else that's mattifying besides my foundation, with this, my oils still come up, but in a beautiful way where I can trust it. It's such a shame because this is a good powder. It's translucent, but it still gives me a little bit of a tint of color to my skin, and it's not heavy on the skin. I am wearing it today. I wear it every single time you see me with makeup. I love this one. I do, but I will not purchase it. I do have a lot of powders anyway, so there's no need. But if I were looking for a mattifying primer and I was in talking terms with her, this is something I would purchase for the summertime, but I'm sure I could find something else. My goal is to finish this up. I'm going to say it's probably going to take me 2 more months to finish this up with the way that it's going. I think it's going to be about 2 months for that. Now we have my lip liner. This is the Urban Decay Turn On lip liner. So as you guys can see from the tallies, you'll see where I am at. This is where I stand right now with this lip liner. I did slack a little bit with this lip liner. There was a few times where I didn't use it because I was wearing a nude lip and I didn't want it to pull too pink with the look, so I didn't use this one. But most of the time, this is what I am wearing. I am wearing it today with this lip product. It goes nicely. It glides really nice. I do like the formula of these. I don't think they have many of these left. I'm not sure. But this color is actually not too bad. It's more of a pinky, but it's a deeper pink. So I have to be careful what I use it with because it may pull it too pink. But for the most part, it is going to work for the summertime because I do tend to wear more pinks, corals, reds, bold lip products in the summer. So this will go very well. So I say this is probably going to take me another month to 2 months to finish up, depending on how often I use it. Last but not least is this Lancome highlighter that came in this duo here. When I first started this project, this was only used for a little bit. And since then, this is where we are at right now, you guys. Look, that I barely have anything left. I would say this is probably a good 3 uses left, 3 to 5 uses. I am wearing it today. I wear it every single time under my foundation on top of my primer. I do like how it looks. I don't know if you guys can tell, like my skin is a bit glowy, but it's not overdone or sparkly. I do like it. It has a little bit of a pink tinge to it, but it doesn't change the undertone of my face. So I do like it. For the sake of this project, I am gonna call this done because I don't want to continue to use this and then it's done in 3 uses and then I lose out on a slot to use something else, if that makes any sense. So I will definitely show you guys next month that this is done, but I am going to roll something else in its place this time around. So those are my 9 products. Out of my 9 products, I hit my goal on 1, 2, 3, 4 products. So I am going to roll in 4 products. I did not expect that. I only expected 2 of them to be rolled in and roll out from my assumption last month. So I'm going to go ahead and pick 4 products to replace these, and then I'll come back and share with you guys what I chose. Okay, you guys, so now I have my 4. This was a little bit hard, but I am trying to strategize to not overdo myself or overwork myself with other project pans that I'm doing, so we're just going to work with it. So the first thing I'm going to replace is the eyeshadow primer that I'm currently using. This is the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, so this is a deluxe sample size. I will mark it. My goal is to finish this up. I don't see myself having a problem with that. This one seems like it's more full than the Urban Decay one. Looks like it's about right here. So I will mark it so that way you guys can see where I am at, and then we'll move forward from there. Now I'm going to pull in this primer. This is the Estee Lauder, the Smoother Universal Perfecting Primer. This is basically brand new. I haven't used it. I don't see myself having trouble using this completely up. I'm just trying to use my deluxe sample size primer, so this is the next one in line. So my goal is to finish this one up as well. Now for the illuminating one, once I'm officially done with this one, which will be in another 3 to 4 days, I'm going to pull this in. This is my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal. This one is brand new. It is completely sealed. My goal is to finish this up. This one I have a feeling won't get much use out of until around like another month, because I feel like this might be a little bit too dark for my face, but once we get into the warmer months, I can see myself starting to get use out of this one. My goal is to completely finish this one up as well. And the same goes for the last thing. I got the itch since I already hit pan on 1 highlighter. Let me at least throw in 1 more, but I'm going to do a deluxe sample size of 1 because I still want to get use out of my summer highlighters. I have specific summer highlighters that I like to use up. So this is a Becca Skin Perfector in Opal. It's a super tiny one. My goal is just to hit pan on this. This one, again, I won't be able to start using until I start getting a tan because it's just too dark for my skin tone right now. So you probably may not see an update on it in next month. Same goes for this one, like these 2. I'm trying to coordinate these 2 together so they can be used during the summer because that's when I can use Opal. I'm probably going to use this one a lot in on my body, on my décolleté and stuff, so that's how I'm going to get use out of this one specifically, as well as this one. So I can hit like 2 birds with 1 stone. Since I'll have a tan, that color goes the best with me on tan, and I can still use something else on the face and not feel like I'm forcing myself to use up what I have. So that is my update for 9 in 2019. I hope you guys are enjoying it. So far, my updates, it seems like I am using 4 products up every update, and most of it is because of deluxe sample sizes, and that's what I currently own in a lot of categories. So I'm just trying to use up what I have before I commit to full sizes. But I'm also trying to balance out all of my project pans, so I'm not using 10 eyeliners and not getting use out of any because I just have too many and too many projects. So I hope you guys understand my goals for next month. My goal is I hope to at least be done this lipstick, and then I'll roll in a new lipstick because I do want to use a new one up. And maybe this might be done, and maybe this, I don't know. The only guarantee that I have will be this one, and if I really hustle, might be this one, but I think this is my only guarantee. Last month I said I only had 2 guarantees and I came up with 4, so we don't know how my month is gonna go. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know how your 9 in 2019 is going. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you guys most likely in another video tomorrow, and don't forget that a smile is the best makeup a girl can wear. Bye guys.